Um, but we can't be sure of that, and so we take. My point is that we take different things that the organism can do if we try to stay away from the word mathematics, because it's probably that whatever we do there is certainly overlapping with other things and having to be related to other memory systems and so forth, is to just look at the neural responses to someone doing function A and function B. Look at the neural responses and see what differences. All you need is some kind of difference. We cannot judge what the difference is going to be. Like math is going to be in this nucleus, and spaghetti and beans in those two nuclei. So you look at the neural activity. It's spread all over actually, and then you look at the differences between two functions, and as if these were neurons, 5 neurons, and this is the amount of activity in each. This, what turns out is this is the nature of mathematics or seeing red. You have neurons with different amounts of activity, and then let's say we go with red to orange, and you have this population of activity. The differences obviously are, there's a big difference between this amount of activity in this, the difference from there to there, and so forth. There's a difference of this much over here. You simply, the idea is simply that is the information of the brain. In the brain, it does not have to be reprocessed into something more localized, for example, into one nucleus for mathematics, but you look at the activity and you see that many functions, and the complicated functions in particular, are spread out all over the place. They do not have to be consolidated into a nice place for this and another place for that, but they're spread out all over. And if you notice that even that our behavior, which is the bottom line, if I respond to a mathematical question, it is really not just my lips and tongue, it is really my whole brain, the muscular system, the whole schmear is involved in my arms moving, my lips moving and sitting correctly and so forth. So that what comes out of the nervous system, that is behavior, is also not a unit, a separate unit from everything else. I can talk about beans, spaghetti, and math with this same apparatus in my arms. And so it is a distributed population response across the neurons, millions of neurons, all the neurons. And they're all involved in all the functions. The differences being the differences that we need in the relative amounts of activity in each one. So this ties together all functions. It's most easily studied in sensory systems. It ties all the functions together under one common rule of neural information, of neural processing of information. That is the end of this little part of the story.
Okay.